I've been designing furniture for many years, and a few years ago a friend of mine, when I was on the Isle of Wight, is a composite moulder, and he saw some walnut I had with shakes in it, and he said, why don't you try resin? And my son then said, why don't you try putting it on YouTube, which I didn't really think was a good idea, but I did. And it got 1.5 million views, this small table, and the resin company contacted me at the time, Easy Composites, and said, would I like to test a new pioneering resin that they're developing, which I did. That got 4 million views, and that sort of kicked off the furniture sort of took a second place in terms of other joinery, and then it became all about tables, and it has been for quite a while. It's a complex process. It's very unlike going to buy timber machined and knocking up furniture, repeating that process. This is all hand done. The slabs need to be selected by hand and need to be worked by hand. I do have machines obviously for certain parts of the job, but it always gets finished by hand. None of this is coming from big sawmills. This is all coming from fields, farms, mostly dead standing. I wanted something that was easy to use, really slick, easy to use and simple. I really wanted my whole shop to go CNC, so it's numeric controlled and everything gets calibrated every now and again and everything's done. And when I looked at all the other saws and the way that they work with their computer systems and that, it just wasn't as simple, and I mean probably not as accurate, but it just wasn't as simple to execute. The things that I do, writing the programs for the grooving, which is a thing I do a lot, offsets, stuff like that, repeat work. And then the Digi-L, just amazing on the crosscut fence. It's just brilliant. It's just so easy to use. It's just simple. I came to RJM Machinery. I spoke to Jez and it was just so simple and straightforward. I come to see the saw just to check how it worked, you know, in the flesh, like, you know, it's something I'm actually going to buy rather than something at a trade show or something someone spoke about. I really liked how it worked and how it felt, which was the key. And then it was really easy from then. I placed the order, the saw was delivered and commissioned. I was given a demo of how to, you know, how to operate the saw and, you know, the basics of running the saw, and it was just dead easy. It was just seamless. Nothing feels like an Altendorf saw, it just doesn't. Nothing does.